might be a little bit difficult to pronounce. For short, it's LUDA, L-U-D-A. So you can call me Luda or Ludmila. I have had a privilege I was born in Estonia. It's a northern part of Russia, former Russia, I would say. And I have Russian roots. And I had a privilege to, for numerous years now, to work in Russia with Russian doctors in Moscow. And in Moscow, there is a place called Silicon Valley, all the scientists and all that. So I had a privilege to connect with scientists and work with them and work in Moscow in a healing center. And I had doctors come over here, and so we worked on different things. There is an amazing technology that is they've been doing studies on, and as many of you know, or maybe not, Russia has been advanced in frequency technology, and I've been experimenting it myself for years, and I've had amazing results in my own family, in my own life. I've never had any chronic illnesses or disease or anything of that nature, but I've seen it in my clients. And, so I just want to share that this is available. In the future, we're getting this product certified as not as medical device, even though they're certified in Russia as medical devices, because they're capable of doing a lot of things more than we can, because of the FDA situation. So that's the company that is in Russia. They were established in 1993, and over the years they've been improving their technology. And so I own this device over here, and this device is in some of those. And this is something that came up new, and this is the kind of a device that we'll be certifying, and later it will be available for American market. And it will be certified as wellness device, not as a medical device, even though it is certified in Russia, as I said. So I'll just skip a few things, so kind of get it quick moving. So this is called fourth generation, and there are two types of technologies. One is called Rhythm. So basically this device, and I have it in my hand, it's the size of a cell phone. It's in Russia, as I said, it's a medical device, and it has characteristics. It has 20 manual programs and 5 automatic. What it means, I can install, there is a programming device that is connected to the computer, and it is able to program there's over 3,000 different programs that can be programmed into this device, but only it's capable of holding 20 programs that are programmed manually. And then there are 5 automatic, which I will create from those 20. So for example, if somebody wants to run it during the day, they can have it for like 8 hours while they're at work, so they can have it in their pocket, or at night while they're sleeping, so under the pillow. So it's something that can be done day or night, and but the programs can be run separate also as well. And as you see, the setting range of frequencies from 0.1 hertz to 1,000 hertz, and the frequency setting is 0.01, and the accuracy of frequency is 0.001. So it's a very high accuracy, and they've done numerous clinical studies that prove the accuracy of the effectiveness of the technology. And it can be recharged as a cell phone, so it's kind of very convenient and easy to carry anywhere with you. And it could be, so this device is restoring body's frequency. So every organ, and Dr. Klinghardt teaches a lot about the frequency, how each organ has its own energy, its own frequency. So this device, we can program things like active protection. It's something that sets up your body or regulates your immune system or regulation of your heart, liver, kidney. So it kind of brings up the energy of the organ, and so it's been pretty effective. And it can be also programmed in 9 languages. So it could be different languages that Russian, English, Spanish, French, whatever you want to do. It's kind of shown how the improvement was taking place on the accuracy and how they were able to improve their devices. So Dr. Kleinhardt talked today about his invention, and so I don't want to take much time, and this Dr. Bull. So this technology, Beta Reading, is basically based on the inventions of this specialists, I would say. And I don't know. I don't want to kind of talk about this one. So let's talk about this one. This is AP. It stands for anti-parasitic. But as I said, we cannot advertise it as a medical device, but it's capable of destroying different kind of parasites, starting like large ones, going to the helminths, the protozoans, the funguses, bacteria and viruses. And I've had my own experiences treating people. Like if somebody has a fluke in the liver and they would start running programs for liver, then they would have they start feeling a little bit of a discomfort. But after they run these programs several times, they start feeling improvement. For example, if somebody is anemic and they've been treated for years for anemia, and they have a fluke in the liver that is, they lose a lot of blood. So if we get rid of the fluke, then they start getting their iron level back to normal. So there's again 20 manual programs and 5 automatic, and the setting range of frequency is 0.1 hertz to 86 kilohertz. And the step of frequency setting is 0.1, and the accuracy frequency setting on the edge of the 0.1 hertz range. And the voltage of the antenna is 1 volt. And again, it is in 9 languages and over 3,000 programs that can be installed in the device. And they will be in US certified as wellness device, but I was told that the doctors can prescribe to the patients on their own kind of a pace, So the doctors can, when everything will be settled later on, it could be available. And so the AP is, again, with Dr. Pope's studies and his inventions, and Dr. Rife technologies. So it's on all of those, what should I say, the therapy is done on the electromagnetic, it's an electromagnetic therapy that is done based on the scientific studies of those 2 people. And there is, if somebody's interested, I can show you a video. I don't have it on this computer. How the parasitic pathogens have been destroyed. So it's basically affecting them with the electromagnetic waves and destroying them. So if somebody is very, very toxic, they would not be able to handle the anti-parasitic protocol because of their toxicity. So normally doctors in Russia, they do 2 weeks detox prior to doing and so there are detox programs. So on the wellness programs that we install are for gastrointestinal tract, and for example, if somebody has H. pylori, and if they start using antibiotics, gives a lot more inflammation. But if people run program for H. pylori on the antiparasitic device, they get no side effects, and so they start improving pretty much right away, things like that. So that's kind of thing. So I don't know what else I can. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, are they taking binders at the same time?
Yes, yes, of course. Binders, they have to drink a lot of water and all this. And this is the programmer. So it's green one is a programmer. It's programming, and it's a key. So it looks like that. So that's a program, and it's updated on Sundays. And this is a portable device that I have running right now. And when I use antiparasitic programs for my daughter when she was 6 months, she's 5 now, almost 6. She would have a diaper color change and the consistency in the diaper. So I was seeing, even like being 6 months, you think, well, what is, the 6 months? But as soon as she starts getting on the floor, I started kind of doing a preventative. So I do it like once a month for each family member.
So are you looking to match the vibration blueprint of the infection, or are you doing the inverse frequency to eliminate the parasite or whatever it may be? What's the approach? Would it be more like Rice's approach, matching the vibration blueprint, or more of an inverse frequency is what your machine does?
It's an frequency, like the inverse of the parasite?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the both. It's an inverse
And action.
yes.
So you actually hit it both ways?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so it
Okay.
kind of explodes.
Okay.
There is a video that I have on
I
the
got
other
you. Very
computer. I
good.
was not able to connect it. But you can see how the larva, everything kind of explodes. So the person, if it's loaded, if it's not used to drinking enough water, if the person is, very dehydrated and, they need to really be ready to flush the system. So doctors in Russia, they give 2 weeks time frame so people get on to detox daily. And there are numerous programs that are run at night for like 8 hours. So they run for 2 weeks before they do any antiparasitic.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking about in Russia.
Excellent.
So what do you do with the device? Where does it go? I know what a Rice is, but.
This is the device.
You just hold it then?
You can put it in your pocket, you can put it on your neck, like this. You can put it under the pillow, so it is convenient, you can use it anywhere at any time for anybody. When I go like for the rhythm device that is regulating your body's frequencies, I have this like money holder thing, so when I go jogging or exercising, I put that in this. So basically it could be, because when you have it hanging, you can turn, but it needs to be facing this way, like that.
About
And it's can be charged.
antibacterial too, and then antiviral, you have you have parasite, you have bacteria, virus. I assume
Virus is
too.
bacteria, and there is a device that also is testing for everything. So there is a device, a large device that is stationary, also that this inventor invented, but it's not available for our market yet. So it's in the process. It will be introduced in the near future, and that device also testing in the Vol techniques and Schmidt. So it's Vega test and then on the meridians both. And on that large device, it's called Professional. It has ability to go over any parasitic environment, a test from head to toe. And it's certified in Eastern Europe, in Israel, and they have a lot of, and they have patent in the United States as well, already years ago. So they've done a lot of research, a lot of studies, and they are certified in European Union too, I think. Yeah, certification in Europe already. So I've tested myself, and I've had years of experience with these portable devices. So it's something that we'll be introducing in the market. If you would like to be connected with me, I would love to.
What is the price range?
The price range, I'm not sure yet, but it will be $1,995 one for each, something like that. So I can give more information on the price when we get this on the market, but as of right now, it's $1,995. And normally normally people get two because if they destroy parasitic and they start like programs, one to restore the organ and another one to destroy parasites.
Hmm.
So like a Rife machine, if you did it for 8 hours, you would just hurts and feel unbelievably bad, so is it just less?
The thing is that they make it so it's not like overwhelming. The frequency doesn't go like for, you know, if you do just the reason it's not like you do once and it destroys everything, it's kind of like explodes everything. It only, the frequency runs for a certain amount of time and then it stops. So if they continue destroying every single, you know, everything in the body at once, that of course will be overwhelming to the body. But, you know, they start slowly.
Good.
Very good.
Any questions?
The website, is it Delta Med to check it now?
DataMed, but, yeah. But, I think there had some changes, they have been doing some, I don't think they had it in English yet.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
Can people contact you?
yeah, they can contact me if they,
Why don't you put your connection
okay.
on the board?
So is this more of a convenience instead of using a Rife?
It is convenience, and, the wide range, because they always updating, so if there's new virus comes up, new
Oh,
thing
okay.
comes up, and it's always updated with frequencies, you know, so people can use it.
But it also does the inverse frequency as well. So you're hitting an
It's more-
energetic.
well, yeah.
With destructive interference, which is huge, just not matching, you're doing inverse, so you're hitting them both ways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's destructive interference.
How do I disconnect this?
I'd like to say a few things about this, yeah, so, you know how America dealt with Royal Rife, you know, he basically, you know, the medical board, the AMA, moved in and destroyed his equipment and basically branded him an idiot, ridiculed him all over the field, and sort of informed every single patient that they shouldn't see him without having any due course. And so he fell into deep depression, basically disappeared, you know, and his frequencies are really not known. He had 9 frequencies for cancer that he'd worked out, but at the time when the frequency generators weren't exact, so we don't know that. And so now we know in the last 20 years, last time we looked, there were over 300 different Rife machines, or machines that call themselves Rife machine, and none of them, the people that sell them, have done any further research on it. None, zilch, zero. Just selling the machines with assumed frequencies. Most of them were found out with the pendulum, some were found out different ways. Andriana and I had a company 15 years ago where we actually went into the DNA project and the genome project and found that actually in order to decipher the genome, the scientists had to use frequency, specific frequency, to take the DNA apart to know what the different building blocks of it are. And those frequencies were published for like 3 days before the internet closed down. And one of our patients was lucky enough to get that, and we put